Yay! And we are good to go. Let's just jump straight into it. I mean, we're not playing Soul Rings, so it should be okay, right? Like, we should be fine. We'll figure it out. Let's, we'll just keep the drink over here for now. Push it back. Saboteur, interesting. So it's a Yami Yugi player, so I'm anticipating we might be able to see something like potentially, I don't know, like maybe Guy or something. Probably gonna be like Guy or something.
If you underestimate me, I'm not the one who's gonna pay for that mistake.
You gotta like love some of these like little taunt sort of things. Okay, so we're going first, which I mean it's not ideal, but it's fine. It's fine. So here's the thing that I do like about this. We can actually set up insanely well potentially and then just go for turn. Yo, Raptor claiming the first. Let's go. Hope you're doing well, Raptor. Hope all is well with you, my friend. All right, we're going to go with Harpy's Hunting Ground, and we're going to pop Hysteric Sign first. Yeah, we're going to use Perfumer's Effect. We're going to chain Perfumer's Effect so I can be able to search out... I mean, ultimately, it doesn't really matter too much. Redeem. No, those aren't live yet. Those aren't live just yet, Raptor, but don't worry. They'll be live eventually soon. Yo, Koros, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How's it going, Koros? Okay, so I suppose we kind of have to go with Elegant Egotist. Because then we can pop with Hysteric Sign as well. So that's like really important for us to be able to like, kind of like have some advantage going on. Because like the thing is, like it's gonna be really good for the searching. We'll get rid of the ones in the gray in the deck as well. Killing spiders. Dude, you're still playing that game? How is it? Are you still like, is it just like, is it like the same effect? Like it's just so good when you're playing like, Power Wash Simulator? By the way, Raptor, thank you for the 25 bits, man. I appreciate you. Sorry, no jump scare on that one. Like we're kind of like, I don't know, I guess I'm kind of like focused, But I appreciate you, Raptor. Like, I kind of figured what we're going to be doing with the laundry machine, or whatever, the laundry stream, we're going to be doing the, like, I'm probably going to be doing Power Wash Simulator while we do laundry. A very clean stream. Sorry, Raptor. Maybe you should try, like, a little bit later into the stream, when I'm not, like, kind of, like, on, I wouldn't say on alert, but... Yo, my fam's on the interwebs. Yo, what's up, ATM? Dude, it's good to see you. By the way, ATM, you should check out this game that Koros is playing. You'll probably be a natural at it for sure. I'll get payback later. Raptor, I'm sorry, my dude. Oh, but I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are all well today. I just didn't react to what he was doing is the thing. Oh, crap, we're playing against Dark Magicians. Yeah, I can't really do anything right now. Like, the whole premise of the game, ATM, is killing spiders with flamethrowers. I mean, to me, that just seems like it's a perfect game for you. I mean, it doesn't have JRPG turn-based mechanics, but the fact you're doing what you need to do is insane. Wasting 25 bits. I mean, you didn't really waste them now, did you? I mean, I wouldn't say it's like a waste. I appreciate we get to hear a gunshot go off. Oh, they're playing Lightning Vortex, which is awful for me. I have no choice. I mean, the Forbidden Chalice might be kind of decent for, like, negating, like, Exceed or something like that, but it's just awful. Yeah, I don't like that, so we're actually going to negate that. Yo, Saiyan Teacher, welcome. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So, I mean, if this is their normal summon, I don't know if they have, like, anything else going on, really, which is good. Oh, wait. Oh, so they're tripping you off for cost, but I don't think this... Oh, Chalice follows to the grave. That is actually pretty cool. I actually did not realize that Chalice actually falls to the grave. But I mean, if the wording is that it loses its effects at the end of the turn, which is nice. So I actually really do like that. Nice to see you dueling. Right? We're actually dueling. It's been a little bit since we're actually playing Duel Links, but we are dueling. How are you doing, Saiyan Teacher? Hope all is well for you, my dude. Let's try using Perfumer's Effect, which is going to allow me to actually resolve, which is fantastic. I don't have a means of summoning another Harpy, so Harpy's Hunting Ground may not be able to really do much right now. I kind of want to actually be a little bit aggro and go for an Elegant Egotist. Then I can kind of like combine it off with Harpy's Feather Rest. Like, we could use it now, which is kind of cool, but I do want to like try to like get as much value as I can from that. I'd absolutely say no, but unfortunately for my poor eyes, I cannot. I'll get the reaction later for 50. Oh god, I don't know what's going to be happening. I have no idea what he's going to be pulling. Okay, so we're going to go with that. I'm going to go with this. Okay. But yeah, A-Team, I figured you would like the sound of the game, dude. I figured you would like sound of the game. And also, the fact is, I haven't found my spider yet. Dude, it's scary. We're going to recycle all of our Harpy Lady ones and Cyber/Harpy. So I have a little bit of, like, stuff for the, like, you know... This only does monsters, right? You can target one monster. Yeah, it's only a monster, so I'm not going to go with that. You went back outside. That's, like, the best case scenario now, isn't it? That's, like, the best case scenario. But honestly, dude... This is 2021. Do you really think we're getting the best luck scenario? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Yo, Tyrone TG with a party of 10. Thank you so much for the raid, my dude. I appreciate you. Yo, can we get a shout out for Tyrone? Really cool streamer. They do a lot of things. Like, they did some Persona 5, I think, today. They have done some Duel Links, I think, in the past for, like, Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. But overall, variety streamer and really cool. I appreciate you. Thank you for trying to say, teacher. I think it's only a mod, like a Stremmer thing, but yo, it's all good. But Tyrone, dude, tell me, how did your stream go, my dude? Did you do anything? Like, what were you? How far did you get in Persona 5? So they're gonna be summoning this card. Okay, so honestly, that's not terrible because they did it with Destiny Draw, which is, you know, fine. It's interesting because, like, this is a good card, but it's not good enough. It was good. We got done with level grinding done, dude. That is awesome. What difficulty are you playing on to it? Are you playing it, like, on Merciless mode, or what mode are you playing it on? Shimigami Tensei in 5 days. Dude, how hyped are you, ATM? Like, on a scale of 1 to 5, like, 1 being, like, IGN's review on Shimigami Tensei 5, and 5 being, like, some other dude reviewing it. Like, how hyped are you, my dude? Wolfen, thank you for the tax, my dude. I appreciate you. Hope you are doing well, Wolfen. Normal for now? That's fair, man. Like, there are a few points where you do need to, like, do some grinding, which, you know, it's kind of like customary in a Japanese role-playing game. But with, like, Persona 5, like, there's a few cool things you could do just, like, to easily cheese some levels, honestly. Like, in Persona, the original one, like, you could easily cheese the entire game if you go to the metaverse, what is it? What is it called? What is the thing called? I don't know, I'm not forgetting about it. Mementos. If you go to Mementos, like, during flu season and then fight the Reaper, you can easily just destroy him with, like, the despair mechanic. Like, it's so insane. It wasn't the metaverse, it was Mementos. But yeah, no, like, it's so good. Yo, Hopesius, thank you for the 2 tier 1 subs. Going to Zazzy and PW Susanoo. Oops, my finger slip. You can't say that's my saying. But thank you, Hopesius. Hope you're having a great night so far. I did not write that music, by the way. We have nothing but magic in our hands, but this is just not doing anything, honestly. We're gonna set Hysteric Sign, hope for the best, see if they try to pop it, we can go from there. And we'll also set Forbidden Chalice as well, in case they, like, play with some, like, dumb monster effects. But again, thank you, Tyrone. I appreciate you, man. Hope you're doing well, my dude. I'm sorry I haven't been able to pop in your streams lately. It's been pretty busy on my end. Is that Peter Pan? No, that's Bakura. Gonna pull an all-night release. Are you gonna pull an all-night release for Shimigami Tensei ATM? Because, I mean, I don't know if I'd be able to do that, unfortunately. But I'm personally great with this DLC. Oh yeah, didn't some DLC from, like, Age of Calamity came out? I still need to pick up that game. Okay, so this is actually good. Harpy's Oracle, it's a monster. I'm happy with that. Because with the summoning of Harpy's Oracle, it allows me to use Harpy's Hunting Ground, pop some background, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So let's do that. So we're gonna normal summon. Unfortunately, her effect may not really be able to have so much merit, but it's fine. It's fine. Did buy that DLC. Got the Animal Crossing DLC. My wife has been enjoying the hell out of the DLC, so I'm glad you're finding value into it as well. I'm still teetering if I want to delete my entire island and then just start fresh. Like, to me, that just kind of sounds fun. You know, like, who, like, I don't know, is that weird? The Fluid of Summoning Karibo. I love this deck already. That's fine. So I mean, I could always go with Swallow's Nest. I can use that as a fact. Okay, so yeah, we'll actually do this. So we're gonna use Swallow's Nest. We're gonna tribute this off, send it to the graveyard, and then we're gonna cycle it up for Harpy's Perfumer. Harpy's Perfumer is gonna be able to search me out a copy of Elegant Egotist, which will allow me to summon another Harpy card, which is really good. While at the same time, we're getting rid of our entire opponent's board. Yo, is that the legendary Senpappy streams? Yo, dude, it's good to see you, man. Hope you are doing well. Can we get a shout out for Senpappy streams? A very, very entertaining and awesome dueling streamer. Like, I'll never forget seeing the Dark Magician Girl cosplay. That was like some quality content right there. Surprised Twitch did not like think of it as too much. Yo, thank you so much, Chorus. I appreciate you. But yeah, if you're into good streamers, especially dueling streamers, definitely go check out Senpappy. Super good. Super good. All right, so we're gonna go with that. Like, if you guys think of that, I'm good. No. Too much love. Nah, dude. It's all justified in this case. You know, you're just a really good streamer, my dude. Hope you're going well, my dude. All right, so then we're gonna do, because this thing is like kind of like autopilot in this mode. And the cool thing is we still have Hysteric Sign in the graveyard about to pop off as well during the end phase. Oh, that's fine. I don't care too much about that. And then we'll do this. So I get to draw 3. I'm sorry, shuffle 3, draw 2, and then I get to search out 3 more cards during the end phase. Like, why is this deck still pretty much at full power? I love it. It's so good. It's so good. Hydro Bomb, Hopeseus. Oh, we don't have a command for that. I mean, that's actually kind of funny. We can hold on to that. I can't normal summon anymore, so we'll just go for the 26. Now we're good. We're good. I mean, they had the Flute of Summoning Karibo, so they're packing some heat. They are literally packing some heat here. Like, look at this. Terrifying. So, I mean, they got something. They got something. Oh! Harpy's Oracle actually resolves. I forgot about that. You know what? I love drawing 3. Let's do it again eventually at some point, too. Like, right? No, we're good with that. So, what I want... This is actually dumb, because I can actually utilize Harpy Channeler's Effect, discard Harpy Harpist, and do a bunch of other shenanigans as well. So let's just search, like, some good cards here, shall we? Yes. Here we go. Beautiful. Ending the turn with 5 cards in hand and a pretty set back row. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty happy with this. All this for the sake of just grinding for gems. Yeah, nothing. I mean, if they have a Hollow Light Barrier or something like that, they could survive for another turn. It is clearly evident they also have, like, some hand traps possibly in their hand as well, so, like, maybe Karibos or something. But, you know, we got to figure out how this works. All right, so, ooh, I didn't know we were actually playing some good cards in this deck. Okay, cool. So let's go Harpy's Hunting Ground. And then we're going to chain that with this, because I'm assuming this is like a Wing Karibo. I don't even know if it's going to be like the Winky one either. Like, the winking art is, like, super cool. So bounce that back. I suppose we'll just summon this. And then this is going to pop this. Are they going to respond? Oh, it's a Fiend. Interesting. I mean, it's a pretty good card. It's just I don't see how it utilizes in, like, their deck. All right, so we'll use your effect. We're going to discard you. And then we're probably going to do the same thing over again, right? Like, why not? If it worked once, it's going to work fantastic. And also with this card, too, we're going to pop our other Hysteric Sign. We're going to use Perfume's effect. Not only do we get to search 1 card, but we have to get to search 2. I think by the end of this game, I could potentially search up to, like, 10 cards. It's so insane. It's pretty linear, but I mean, it's still fun. Like, this is still fun. I guess we could just go for Dweller if I just want to, like, secure it. Yeah, we'll do that, because I'm a terrible person at this point, too. Yes. Alright, and then we attack for game. It's like, even at this point, if they had Karibo or whatever, like, I'm pretty sure Karibo resolves in the graveyard. Dweller just says no to that, which is pretty cool. Oh, they have Kiteroid. Well, I mean, it's already activated, so we probably should have done that earlier, but that's okay. Yikes. I mean, I'm not too concerned. I'm not too concerned. I mean, I just get to search on more cards. Like, who doesn't like doing that? Zonkies. Oh, no, it's actually fine. It's actually fine. I guess I probably should have done Dweller during the main phase, but... You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, I still get to search out so many cards, which is amazing. What can we redeem? Nothing yet. I still have them, like, kind of, like, you know, hidden or whatever. Just because I don't know exactly what I want to search out just yet. Or, like, you know, redeem. So I'm still, like, going through and making the redeem items, but they're not completed just yet. Redeem Metal Soul. Metal has had no soul since 1994. 1994 is when we last had a soul. Besides, like that thing ain't gonna be cheap. That thing ain't gonna be cheap. That thing is busted. Like beyond all repair. That is dark. You know, I'm just kidding, ATM. You know, I'm just kidding, ATM. Oh, they're actually playing pendulums? What do you do? When exactly monster you control another is destroyed by battle, especially this card. Oh, it doesn't really matter too much. Because, like, I can just bounce it back. I can just bounce it back, so we're good. But there's truth behind every joke. Listen, ATM, you don't need to look too much into it. You don't need to look too much into it. No, like, don't worry. Don't worry. We're good, fam. We're good, fam. We good. We good. I love you too, ATM. I love you too. So we'll just do that. We'll do that. We'll bounce that back. We'll also chain Dweller just in case they actually have like another one or whatever in their hand, so that's fine. I lost my soul in 92 though. What happened in 92? You're not that much older than I. Like you're like, would that be like your 2 or something like that? Go to combat. I was born. Okay, come on, like that's the same thing I did. So we have to talk about that later. We'll have to talk about that later. I mean, we got the win, so I'll take it. Let's go. I mean, a lot of other things happened in 92, just like in 94. Unfortunately, we lost Kurt Cobain. Rest in peace, Kurt Cobain. Like, there's just so many things that can happen, you know? Okay, so... Were they just playing Karibos?
How do ghosts get ripped? They deadlift.
Hopesius, thank you for the 300 bits. You don't need to do 300. You can just do 1, and you get TTS. Yo, they actually do have the Winky Creep as a face. I love this one. Like, this is one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Arts, period. It's just adorable. They're also playing Dark Necrofear. That's interesting. Wait, why? Wait. They can't even play this deck. These are fairies. These need Fiend. I don't understand. Okay, okay. I was making my worth. I mean, that's fair. That's fair, Hopesius. That is fair. But that just doesn't make any sense. Like, they can't play Dark Necrofear. So why have 2 copies when you can't play it in your deck? I don't know. Was it for, like, the Fiend Grieving targets, maybe? I don't know. I feel like they could probably do, like, better targets with Fiend's Grieving, though. That's so weird. Okay, so they're going... Oh, I'm going first. I'm going first. I am not feeling nervous, Mai. I think we're going to be able to do okay. I mean, we did open up with 2 Harpy Lady number 1s in our hand, which is kind of bad. But, you know, I think we're doing okay. I think we're doing okay. Yes, we're playing a bridge tonight. Funny, Deli. Funny. We're actually playing Go Fish. Hope you're doing well, man. How is it going? Are you enjoying the new the Binding of Isaac content? I know Koros has been definitely getting into it as well, along with the Fire Spider game thing. I mean, we essentially have 1 Banish and also 1, you know, Quick Spell or Trap, so we are good. You know it? I look forward to playing it at some point. Maybe when I get a little bit more consistent income, and I might look into picking it up. I was actually looking into seeing about picking up Resident Evil 3 Remake and also Resident Evil 5 for the PS4. I don't know what happened to my order, but we're gonna see what happens and just wait tomorrow. Because I've heard Resident Evil 5 is really good for co-op. Like, really good for co-op. They're setting cards. Okay, okay. But aside from that, what are they doing? Aside from setting cards, what are they doing? What are they doing? They are ending their turn is what they're doing. So, I mean, I kind of wish we actually still had access to our Harpy's Hunting Ground because we could have a little bit more, you know, protection against this stuff, but, you know, it's fine. Just in case. Just in case. Just in case. I doubt this is going to go through. They might have, like, Drowning Mirror Force themselves, but we'll see what actually happens. We'll see what actually happens here. I mean, not gonna lie, I was actually pretty tempted about actually just streaming Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 has actually been a lot of fun. Albeit, there's been a few dumb spots, like shooting the bracers off of Ashley when she was being kidnapped, but still, like, you know, it's still a fun game. It's still a fun game. I also need to find time to go back to Shadowverse Champions Battle. It's been quite a long time since the channel's actually seen some Shadowverse content. And I feel kind of bad for that. Why are we waiting for so long? Like, why? Come on. There it is! Drowning Mirror Force! Drowning... It's like my playmat. I love it. That's fine. Okay, so... Their life points are still pretty high, so I don't have to worry about whatever. They're playing... No, they're playing balance. They're not even playing their cyber style, so that's fine. Soul Exchange. ATM, you remember this card? You remember this card, man? Need to find a way to get to that concert on Saturday, or the remaining soul I will have released back into the wild. There you go. That sounds pretty interesting. Unfortunately, we can't really discard a Harpy card, and this has to be face up for it to actually resolve and be able to utilize Karma Cut, so I can't really do anything. And I don't want to just get rid of Chandler, so we're going to pull off and just end turn. We're just going to have to end turn. I mean, I'm not ultimately too concerned because, you know, we have Karma Cut. It's their draw phase as well. Metal, don't buy Du Bois because of reasons. I got you, man. I got you. Don't worry. I wouldn't even buy it right now because don't have a lot of money at this moment. But that's okay. I'm going to be sending out some, like, you know, applications and some resumes this week, so it's going to be pretty pog. It'll be pretty pog. I'll be part of the working stiff and actively paying my taxes with every one of my pay cuts, so I cannot wait to be part of a tax bracket again. Let's go. Eventually, though, we'll see what happens. Spearbreaker seems pretty bug. My was supposed to be driving, but he has to work. My fiance doesn't trust the other drivers in the city. I mean, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Like, I'm still cool with, like, you know, Uber Eats and DoorDash and stuff like that, but I can never really see myself, like, doing Uber and stuff like that. I don't know. That's just me, though. They're taking a long time with their turns. I like this deck already. Could you discard a 1/6 target monster and special summon 1+ side to the Atlantean Dragon from your hand or deck, and then all monsters you provoke get you lose with 300 attack. That's fine. That's fine. Bring it on. Oh, they're just gonna go straight for combat? Sure. I'm totally fine with that. Yo, Deli, thank you for the shout out for our boy ATM. Super proud of that boy. Oh, come on. Why Book of Moon? We don't even need Book of Moon. What do you mean? Pass turn. I mean, honestly, I probably should have set the Book of Moon now that I think about it. Yeah, I probably should have sat Book of Moon. It's like, all it takes is something like, oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. I can't believe we lost to this. My little brother had the up mouse the entire time. I can't believe we actually lost to that. I should actually focus on the games. I gotta give him a nice though. That was pretty interesting. That duel didn't happen. Oh my god. This is why I don't play Duel Links professionally, because I barely played enough and I'm not that good of a player, but that's okay. We'll just jump into something else. We'll just jump into a new duel together. Okay, so we're going for... unfortunately, we didn't open up, like, a really good hand either. Like, ideally, I would have loved to open up a Steric Sign, because I at least could have used, like, you know, this. Imagine being a pro with something. Could it be me? I mean, I'm assuming... I mean, you're a pro at doing, you know, Mickey Mouse impressions. And also, you're very well-versed in knowledge in terms of, like, you know, vinyl and stuff like that. So there's a lot of things you're really good at, Deli. Don't sell yourself short, man. But unfortunately, that means I can't do that to myself now in this stream, because it'll be a hypocrite, so... You're good. You're awesome, Deli. I appreciate you. I need some caffeine. It's hard to keep my eyes awake.
Here I go. My turn.
All right, draw. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good card. I'm actually pretty cool with that. So Harpy Sending Ground are going to be able to get rid of their back row. And hopefully it just gets rid of it without having to deal with anything. Oh, not Book of Moon. That's actually really good. I mean, ultimately, it's not the worst thing that I have to deal with, is because I have some other things I can potentially do as well. Okay, so I guess I still don't even know what they're really playing. I haven't followed on Pro In, and that's okay. I mean, it just gives you more time to focus on what you like, on, you know, finding certain things like that, you know? That's the way I see it, because at that point you're not, like, you know, tying yourself down to, like, just one specific thing. In a weird sense, you know? So I guess we'll make this. I still have no idea what they're playing. They're playing an extra deck of only 3 cards, so it's definitely pretty interesting. Unfortunately, I don't have enough cards in the graveyard to make Harpy's Feather Rest live, otherwise I would totally be doing it. Oh, they're playing Subterra. Interesting. Or something of those lines. Okay, let's see what we can deal with here. So setting a card, that's pretty pog. Because again, next turn we can get Harpy's Channeler off and just, you know, get stuff going, hopefully. Because, like, all it really takes is just having access to another, you know, Harpy card in the graveyard, and then we can start getting some value. So during this player's turn, you can summon 1 Subterra monster from your deck. Okay, so it's a quick effect. So ultimately, I should probably hold off a little bit. Because even if I tried banishing Gar of the Desert, they could just, you know, chain it. Oh, they're going for... I mean, personally, I don't mind having that in the graveyard. Yo, Casey!
It's time to
do.
Cat Jam.
Yo, Casey, thank you for the 11 months, dude. I appreciate you, and thank you, Deli, for the shout-out. How was New World, by the way, dude? I'm sorry I wasn't able to jump into your last stream, but it is good to see, man. Hope you are doing well. If you're not following Casey Goldenite, which I'm pretty sure nearly everybody in the stream is, definitely go check out Casey Goldenite. Really cool variety streamer, and the best Mario Kart 8 streamer I've ever seen. Like, for real. He's, like, again, his speedruns are a work of art. Casually bumping my shoulder feels great. I'm exhausted. I don't blame you. Did you have like work today or something, dude? So he's probably gonna chain in response and just, you know, foolish barrel something in the graveyard. Or final battle. Change 1 set on the field to graveyard. Okay. Okay, so it just makes him scoop. Interesting. Now Casey's a pro at something. Casey is definitely a pro at something. Mario speedruns for sure. So recovering after a 9-hour shift due to daylight savings. Dude. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, man. Like, I feel kind of bad, too, because, like, early this morning, I found a meme that I just kind of, like, died laughing a little bit. Because it shows, like, you know, the people working, like, you know, the graveyard last night. And then, like, instantly it just goes, like, it goes back an hour. Like, I thought it was funny. But I'm like, oh, that sucks for people. I kind of wish they paid you the extra hour for that thing, you know, because you can't help with time and stuff like that. But now that I think about it, even I had to deal with that stuff, like, back when I was working kind of graveyards at Subway, but I had to, like, work late that night. But hopefully get some good rest, my dude. Let's see. So... Oh, come on. We didn't even draw a single Harpy card? I mean, ultimately, I could, if I really had to, just simply use, like, you know, this and then this. But that's just so much work and like, cards just going down for one thing. They're also not playing with a full extra deck, so we're not going to do that. Most places do. I mean, that's good for them, but I don't think my place did it at all. Would have been so bad if my Pouncer did bounce halfway through the shift and there's play, we can only do a third of the work. Interesting. I mean, ultimately, I don't know essentially what you do, but I think it's a lot of, like, manual labor, so that sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you are getting some good rest now, though, you know? That sucks. Very much zoinks. Very much zoinks. Because, like, ultimately, it just sucks because, like, you're putting in, like, you have to put so much more effort to pick up the slack. But ultimately, it's not fair to you. It's not. They went to the supervisor and I said, I have symptoms of COVID. I mean, ultimately, you could have just done the same thing, Casey, but I appreciate you being honest. Like, this is a cool duo Scoob. Right, Shaggy? So good. So good. Because, I mean, you could just be like, I don't feel well. I have a fever. They're like, okay, go. But, I mean, I don't think our boy Casey can do that. I don't think Casey is that type of person.
Nice Scooby.
Thanks, Opsius. I appreciate you. It was not that good of a Scooby. I feel like sometimes my Scoobies kind of go more into, like, Master Roshi, but also thank you for the 100 bits, Opsius. I appreciate that. Because, like, if you think about it, like, Master Roshi and Scooby kind of have some similarities, like the Scooby-Dooby-Doo, whatever. Like, you get it, you know? You get it. I was supposed to stream Hollow Knight today, but I was gonna go. But even getting out of bed was it's good. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I mean, don't worry. There's always plenty of other times to play Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's one of those games like you're gonna want to keep coming back to more for it. And I'll definitely be there. I'll definitely be there. Yo, Casey, thank you for the 100 bits. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate you, man. Why, Deli? Why? Yo, there's a hype train. Let's go, everybody! Thank you so much for the hype train. I feel like I need to do something for this. Like, I know like some streamers have like overlays and some awesome stuff that happen with hype trains. Like Mikey Plain, I think they have like they have something where there's literally an actual train that gets bigger and bigger as the hype train goes. I need to figure out something cool, but I was just thank you for the 100 bits. You don't need to worry about that. We're done. No more hype trains. We're good. We're good, right? We're good. Jinkies, we are good. No worries. I want to grab Harpies. We already have one on the face down in the graveyard, so this will probably be better to search out because we already do have access to a Cyber Star Serverly. Yeah, thank you so much for the 100 bits, Hopesius and Deli as well. Casey and Hopesius. You didn't have to do that. The fuck?
Feel the pain. Suffer.
Deli, thank you for the 100 bits. Why am I suffering? Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. Raptor, that wasn't even a bang with that. What are you doing? What are you doing, Scoob?
No,
I'm going to banish this entire piece of Exodia and just get rid of it. We're good now. Yo, Raptor, thank you for the 50 bits. Hopesius, thank you for the 100 bits. Well, I didn't want to do Hollow Knight with the disservice, so I took the night off to rest. Feels so... I mean, dude, that's totally understandable, and I respect you for doing that. That's what you have to do. You have to take care of yourself first, and that doesn't mean give 2 gifted subs to Burly 1 CP and Space Invader. Cat Jam, let's go. Casey, please just make sure you take the time to recover, my dude. All right, we're good. We're good. The hype train is gone. We are good now. But thank you guys so much for the gifted subs and the bits. You don't have to worry. You don't have to do that. Pearly deserves it. Oh, seriously, no. Pearly is an amazing person. Like, from what I've seen, like in my streams and other streams too, like they're just so kind. They're so wholesome. Like they're really nice. Like no doubt there, my dude. But we also got Space Invaders making a comeback. Let's go. Hopesies, stop it. I might have to bop you for a little bit. Stop you. But thank you for the 100 bits, Hopesies. You don't have to worry about that. I think we're good. I think we're good, fam. I think we're good. Okay, so we're playing off against Kaiba. Probably a Blue Eyes player. There's a lot. Yeah, they're playing Blue Eyes. It's look at all this Blue Eyes. Look at all this swag.
Good. Good.
God. Oopsies, thank you for the 100 bits. Why? What is this? What is this? It's 75% perfume. Deli, thank you for the tier 1. So we don't have to worry about that. Thank you, my dude. Lots of gifts and Cat Jam Scoob. Like maybe at this point we can get some Scooby snacks. Hopesius or we riot. God.
Bop Hopesius and we riot.
And we riot. No, wait, no, we don't want to riot. We don't want to riot. Me and Huggles have had a lot of riots. We don't want riots. We're good. We're good. But I appreciate the 100 bits, Casey. Thank you so much, my dude. Okay, this is a terrible garbage hand. We already probably lost, but that's okay. I just wasn't meant to have fun this stream. Hopesius, thank you for the 100 bits. Hopesius, come on, Hopesius, you don't need to worry about this. You're good. Please, you've already done more than enough. Please. Hold on to your money and like buy DLC for like for like some good stuff. If you pop Hope, I steal Sora and Riku. Oh, Deli. The thing is, you have my address technically too, so I can't. Like my wife would kill me if Sora or Riku were to miraculously disappear and go to Kingdom Hearts. Casey has cracked the code. He's kind of figured it out. Right now, I actually do have them locked up, so like they're not active. But you know what? We'll showcase the Senku. We'll showcase Senku really quick. How do I do this again? I think it's through here. No. Oh, it's through Cloudbot. That's right. But yeah, like right now they're all locked up, and I was getting stuff prepared, but it's not done. But let's undo Senku, and we'll undo Scott as well, so you guys can be able to go for it. You gotta love latency. People just do this and it doesn't even matter.
It's my turn.
If you haven't watched Dr. Stone, definitely go check out Dr. Stone. Like, some of the sound effects are default ones, but it's still pretty slaps. It's still pretty slaps. Hopesius, what are you doing? You don't need to do anymore. Thank you for the tier 1 sub to Dank Meme Lord. I'm losing. I'm not even playing really much at this point. You done unlock Scott? Yeah, Scott should be unlocked. There's a timer cooldown, though, I think for 60 seconds. Because I figured, like, if I had, like, you know, everything, like, you know, right to the get-go, people would just start spamming it, so I think it's like a 60-second delay. I mean, I can still bounce back the blue eyes at that point. How about Yoshi? Yeah, we could... Yoshi is actually complete. So, we'll do Yoshi. Yoshi's actually... I'm not going to change anything with Yoshi. Yoshi's actually pretty good. So, I dropped this. Okay, so we'll bounce the blue eyes. We'll do that. So, we'll bounce blue eyes. They also have Karma Cut? Jeez. Yo, thank you for the Yoshi. Let's go. I'm so glad I figured this shit out. Like, I don't know why, but I just couldn't fix it no matter what I tried doing. And then I figured out I can fix it. I figured it out by reading. Like, again, I'm a Duel Links player. We don't read typically, so that was the biggest issue. I have a new card to pay off, so I am done. Thank goodness. Raptor, or Deli, thank you for the 25 bits. I don't know why I saw Raptor. It must be because of like the Yoshi redeem. But yeah, thank you for the 25 bits, Deli. But yeah, please hold on your bits. Pay off your cars. Pay off your cars first. I'm sorry, Raptor. Force of habit. Force of habit, maybe. I don't know. Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I don't think I've ever actually seen this card being played. So is there like their special animation at all or no? No. Oopsies, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. God, that's so dumb. We got a level 3 hype train, but I appreciate the love and support, guys. Thank you so much. I don't know what to tell you, man. Scott should be good. Like, it's unlocked and everything. Yeah, it should be good. Wait, let me check one thing, actually. Oh. I am so bad at this. I figured out the problem. I think I figured out the problem. So let's actually fix this here, shall we? Let's actually fix this.
Love, support, Marie.
Thank you for the bits. I appreciate that. Let's actually fix that. Okay. Okay, we should be good now. After like the next cooldown thing, you should be good. Oh, because that's 100 bits. You need it again. You only need to do 1 bit. Just 1 bit. You only need to do 1 bit for the TDS. Okay, we're good now. We're good. Actually, one of the things I wanted to do for a while was like do some like voice acting ones too.
I get it. Trust me, Kappa.
Oopsies, thank you for the bits. I appreciate that. Dilly, you got me! I actually checked Discord! There you go. Redeemed GSW. GSW, ladies and gentlemen. Simon Scott, it's just GSW. Enjoy the GSW. We'll fix that really quick. Why not? We'll fix that. That was gonna be Scott the Wise. Dude, actually, it's not a bad idea. Maybe I could do like a, hey y'all, Scott here. But no, I just did Scott Pilgrim because Scott Pilgrim is still a really good movie. Everybody here has seen Scott Pilgrim, right? Like, if I do Scott Pilgrim, we could just do exclamation point Wise or something like that. It's so good. It's so good. Even the soundtrack is like really good. I got a new car, better late than never. My old one turned out to be total. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that. I remember you were telling me about the story a little bit about it as well. Like, it's kind of like, it was kind of a wild story based on like what the dealership told you and then like what the seller told you. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hey Bader. Hey Bader is still alive and kicking. Let's go. We'll go with this one.
When you buy a used car.
Casey, put that towards your car payment, not the hype train, bro. But yes, always check the Carfax. Always check the Carfax. Casey, thank you for the 100 bits, man. You don't have to do that, but thank you so much, bro. Okay, we'll do this. This will give me another search, which is fine. Unfortunately, I didn't really draw into like any what am I talking about? Like double. Well, actually, you might be able to draw into something. all to work now. Dude, you have to work too? It sucks, man. Hopefully you can get some good rest, man. You definitely earned some rest. You're one of the hardest workers I know, especially at that place. Yo, we're done with the hype train finally. Let's go. And thank goodness there's actually a cooldown. Let's go. Thank you all so much for the bits and the get the subs. I don't know what to say. You guys are too kind to me. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna recycle a bunch of stuff. Yo, I love the emotes we got. It's like Choo Choo with like doggos. It's so good. I love it. Oh, we got something.
Well, I was shopping for a new car. Which one's me? A cool convertible or an SUV? Too bad I didn't know my credit was whack. Cause now I'm driving off a lot in a used subcompact. FREE that spells free. Report.com, baby.
I had to like think about what that actually is from, but thank you for the 5 bits, Dilly. Like I'm like thinking, where is this from, and why is it like slightly vaguely familiar? Thank you for that. I do appreciate that. My can now use restart. Can you use once after starting your hand, reduce your starting hand by 1, then redraw. So it's basically like a mulligan, but awful. Southern. It's so good.
My TV thought about going, but was too lazy. Now instead of looking flight and rolling fat, my legs are sticking to the vinyl and my posse's getting laughed at.
Why is your posse getting laughed at? That's so disrespectful.
Creditreport.com, baby.
Why is your posse getting laughed at though? That's so disrespectful. Like, I just don't know what's going on. You know, like that's just not cool. Why? We're all trying to do our own jam, you know? We're all trying to like do our own thing. Okay, so this box has 100 freaking packs in it. I'm just trying to pull this card. Why? Why is this so hard? We're more than halfway, like a quarter of the way, like 66% on the way through the box now. We're still not getting what I want. Please. Oh, sad face. Sad face in chat. That's okay. I guess we go back to ranked. I don't know. I don't know. So let's just jump back into it. Yeah, like there's quite a little bit, and like honestly, I'll probably like do a reach out to like the Discord to see like what are some of the things that people like me to add on to it. But like here's like Link for example. Obviously, Wind Waker Link because he's the best. Casey, I thought you were done. Casey, thank you for the 150 bits, dude. I appreciate you, but I thought you were done. Does this mean I should like do exclamation point redeem Carfax? But no, Casey, thank you for the bits. I appreciate you, man.
Gong's got too much pride to lose this duel.
He's got like a southern accent. Why does Gong have like a southernish accent?
That makes you a good opponent. It's Gong's turn.
That's so weird.
Gong sets the pendulum scale. Gong sets the pendulum scale.
He's playing pendulums. Well, that's pretty evident. So the fact that a bunch of the skills now just like have access to utilization of pendulums is actually pretty good. So this like has no pendulum effect, so it's like vanilla. Once per turn you can oh, they're playing a Biz Factor. Or is this just a scale between 4 and 7? It could just be that, honestly. But the fact that we're playing Harpies is really solid because we're an inherently good deck to counter pendulums. Because like we can just blow up their pendulum scales, which is pretty solid. I know they go back to the top of the extract, but ultimately, does it even really matter? Not really, to be honest.
Number 1. Steady hand. One day, Kim Jong-un need new heart. I do operation, but miss
What?
Kim Jong-un die. SSD very mad. I hide fishing boat. Come to America. No English, no food, no money.
I have no idea what that's from, but Deli, thank you for the 2 bits. Kim, please don't do anything to me or my family. Don't, just don't, man. We chillin', we vibing. Where's that from? I have no idea what that's from, dude. We got game. We got the win. We got that W. It's from The Office, but it's modified. I mean, I've seen like The Office like 1.5 times. Like it's actually a pretty good show. Like once you actually kind of like get into it. But I'm not like a die-hard Office fan. Like I wouldn't say that. But who's your favorite character out of curiosity, Deli? And also this question applies to anybody else who actually does watch The Office. Like I'm genuinely curious. Because like I know there's a lot of people who are fans of like, you know, Michael Scott, of course. There's a lot of people fans of like, you know, Jim. There's also a lot of people fans of like what's his name? Robert, California. Aaron. Which one is Aaron? Is Aaron like... Why does that name sound familiar? I don't remember Aaron actually. Who is Aaron? They like work in the office though, right? Is it like one of the like secondary characters or... Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah, because like that doesn't happen for a little bit. Is that like what? That's like. Is that like when Michael Scott starts his own paper company, like around that time? Because yeah, I can see her being a good character. She's actually a pretty good character. She's pretty chill. I'd probably say like Michael Scott's probably my favorite, but also Dwight is kind of funny in like his own little way too. Like Dwight is actually pretty funny. Oh wait, no, I don't want to send a friend request. We're like we had a good duel and everything, but we don't need to send a friend request. We're good. We're just chilling. We're just chilling. Variants can be purchased at the shop. They can, but you know we don't do that. We don't really do that. Leo versus my Valentine. Not my Valentine, but my Valentine. By the way, Deli, have you watched The Office UK or just the you know, the American adaptation of it? Oh, come on, the struggles of playing Harpies. Sometimes we just open up with spells and traps. Fun times. But I mean, it's not terrible because we actually do have access to Hollowed Light Barrier and Karma Cut, so we can discard it for Hysteric Sign and, you know, get some stuff out like that. Just the US? That's fair, dude. By the way, did you hear that Nichijou manga is actually picking back up and continuing, apparently? Hopefully that leads to maybe something if it's popular, maybe the anime will come back too. I'm pretty sure I heard. Oh yeah, I actually did see like somebody posting like on YouTube or something about it coming back, like the manga. I want monsters. You can fact check me though, Deli. If you want to fact check me, go ahead and do it. If I'm wrong, I am so sorry, but I have heard like people like, you know, sharing like, you know, posts and stuff like about it actually happening. Like I'll even like if you can't find anything, I'll even send you a screenshot of like what I got the information from. We'll go with Harpy Harpist as well, so I can be able to discard Harpy Harpist with Harpy's Chandler, get another searches, you know, blah 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 blah. Oh, another Hysteric Sign? That's what I'd like to see. That is what I'd like to see. Unfortunately, oh, I should have sat it first. Alright, we live and learn, right? It's like, honestly, Harpy's, I'm sorry, Karma Card could still be able to give us, like, the value of, like, actually discarding it. So I gotta hold on to it anyway. So Chandler's gonna activate discarding Harpy Harpist. I'll use it to... I mean, we could do Oracle. Oracle can go back and give me some other, like, you know, spell and traps. Usually I would go for Perfumer, but honestly, Oracle can be some pretty good synergy if they do, like, start playing some back row soon, because I could just grab back access to Harpy's Hunting Ground. So that sounds pretty pog, actually. And also, I'm assuming they have, like, some kind of battle trap, so maybe not overextending may not be the worst thing we could be doing right now. So I think we're kind of, like, good. Because ultimately, I can go through my graveyard and search out, like, a Harpy card, which is pretty solid. And we can also use Harpist's effect as well to search from the deck. So searching from the deck and graveyard, like, come on, that's just so good, so good. So we're gonna go with Channeler. Oracle's gonna activate, and I'm gonna go back Harpy's Hunting Ground. There's no way they have like nothing in their hand. They have something. They gotta have something, right? Like, they definitely gotta have something. They are not doing anything? Interesting. That is pretty sus, actually. What is their game? That is really interesting. I mean, even if they did have like a Kite Warrior or something, they won't have as many, like, you know, ways to block the damage. It's like we just need to have access to 1400 attack monster, and we're good enough. So we'll pitch this. Do I have another one in the deck? I do. So we'll use Harpy's Hunting Ground. We'll pop that. We'll use Harpy's Perfume's effect to search out 2 Harpy cards as well. Give me... We'll go with Feather Rest because I just love drawing in this deck. And then we're also going to go with... Elegant Egotist is fine. Honestly, having another Harpy's Hunting Ground is not really going to do too much right now. We'll go and we'll use Abyss Dweller. Yeah, we'll do Abyss Dweller. And then we'll actually activate this in case I actually do have something to discard and activate in the graveyard. I mean, for real? Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised.
To hit, or not to hit. Dost thou ever miss? I suppose it not. You have a male love interest, yet I would wager he does not kiss thee, ye old moi. Furthermore, he will find another lass like he won't miss thee. And at the end of it all, he is going
to skirt. He will hit that dab as if the man knower by the name of Wiz Khalifa. Billy, thank you for the 1 bit. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the 1 bitty, dude. Wise words by Shakespearean rapper Wiz Khalifa. You know, it's been a long day. It's been a long day for sure. We're going second? I mean, I can vibe with that. Second's actually pretty good with me.
You've never seen techniques like this before.
Pretty sure we have. Pretty sure that we have, too. Okay, so this is actually kind of nice because I can actually do something. We can summon Harpy's Chandler and then discard Harpy's Feather Rest. Again, ultimately not what I want to do, but it's still something that we can actually do. Oh, they're actually playing a card face down. And the cool thing is, like, we can actually bounce this thing back to the hand. Unfortunately, I don't really inherently have anything to, like, deal with potentially, like, you know, discard hand traps, but that's fine. That's just Yu-Gi-Oh! In a nutshell, unfortunately. All right, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to use this. And then I'm going to go for... We'll go with Perfumer just because I can search out for more cards and just, you know, keep the cycle going. So that's going to activate. I'm going to choose to grab this because inherently right now it doesn't really matter too much. We'll play a Karma Cut face down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use this. And then we're going to use Elegant Egotist twice. And then we're going to go into Abyss Dweller. And then just be able to use this effect to shut down anything in the graveyard that would activate. Just so we can make sure that their hand traps don't work. So we're pretty much going to go for an OTK. And this is actually Potato. Is this go-to Potato? For real? Does he actually play Duel Links now? I mean, it's always been a Duel Links, so I guess he's actually a streamer for Duel Links. So drop that now. Okay. So that's good. Okay. So now we are chilling here. So now we're going to actually make it Abyss Dweller. Again, the reason why we're kind of focusing a little bit more on Abyss Dweller than most streams just because, again, once per turn, the player's turn, you can detach one extreme up from this card. Any effects that activate in your opponent's graveyard cannot have deactivated this turn. So that's just great. So basically prevents them from, like, you know, trying to prevent them from not dying. See? Like, as soon as we made that card, they're like, shit. You know, I'm kind of glad that we actually did, like, get access to a copy of Abyss Dweller off stream. So that's actually pretty nice. That is actually pretty nice. Spreading the love of copy pasta. I mean, I'm not too surprised that that's actually there. Like, honestly, I was thinking copy pasta or Reddit, you know, one of the two. Area 5 has been added to Duelist Road. That is nice. You might actually have to take advantage of that, because honestly, just, like, getting these events taken care of, like, right away is always pretty good. Just because, again, it just saves you on time in the long run. Bruh. Exactly, right? Deli gets it. Deli totally gets it. Okay. Match. Let's go. Oh, wait. That wasn't Deli. That was Shrek. Yo, Shrek. It's good to see you, man. It's been quite a little bit, man. How are you doing, dude? Are you excited for the Pokemon remakes coming out very soon? Hope you're doing well, man. It's been a while. So we are going second? I can do that. I can do that. Oh, more Blue Eyes. At least we drew one Harpy card. It's not the best, but we can take it. We can call it Deli. I'm out of here. Shoot, that's all it took. Well, I hope you have a great night, Shrek. I don't know why, but I thought it was Deli who redeemed it, but I guess I misread it or something. You gotta love, like, when your eyes are slowly failing. Rip Shrek. Hopes you thank you for the 1 bit. Cards of Continents into what? Yeah, Whitestone of the Ancients. So I'm assuming they're probably going to go for and try to get rid of Harpy's Hunting Ground. Like, I would prefer them just to summon a Blue Eye so I can keep my Harpy's Hunting Ground, but that's probably not going to happen. Wait, really? They're actually summoning a Blue Eyes? Oh, why? I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm fine. How about you? I'm doing all right, man. I appreciate for asking. It's always good to see you. Anything new going on these days? Are you still playing Duel Links, or did you kind of phase out of it as well, like AJ did? Okay, so we're gonna activate. We're gonna set Hysteric Sign. This is probably gonna get Floodgate. Probably Floodgated. Honestly, it's probably gonna happen, or something of that nature. But either way, Harpy's Hunting Ground will still at least resolve, and we'll have some stuff we can search out for. And then we can protect ourselves using a Hollow Life Barrier, so we do have potential plays. Oh, I get to keep playing? You still play? Right on, man. Do you still play, is Infernity's your main deck, or are you looking to building anything recent? I was like, not gonna lie, like, I'm kind of ready to build, I'm really wanting to build, Different Dimension Demons. Oh, it had to do that. It just had to do that. Like, the fact that it also destroys our card is just dumb. And trying to optimize TG Infernities, though. I mean, do you think they're ever going to be fully back to power until we actually get Elder God Norden back? Or do you think it's going to be like what it is right now currently? Okay, so we have to set Hollow Life Barrier. That's non-negotiable. If I can draw into one more Harpy, then we should be fine. For now, we're going to see how they play this out. Yeah, we'll have to see how this plays out. Because honestly, like, I thought about getting back into the TCG a little bit more than I have been. But, like, I don't know, like... I probably want to get back into paper TCG, but maybe, like, into Dueling Book or something like that. Norden doesn't really do anything. I mean, it can help push for, like, Xyz plays, but aside from that, probably not. Like, I don't even think it'd be that relevant these days, just based on how much the game has changed since Duels of Alliance. Yeah, that's where it came out, like, Duels of Alliance. Perfect. That's actually probably the best one we can have actually drawn into. Because not only am I going to get some searches, but we're also going to be able to, you know, do some fun time shenanigans. Okay, so I need enough seconds so I could summon this. We could search out. Okay, so yeah, we're going to need to activate this. We're going to go for no TK here at this point. It's only if you didn't get the Archfiend. It'll only be good. True, because I mean the Archfiend is just like what sets everything in motion for going. So we're going to use Harpy's Hunting Ground. Honestly, we're just going to pop this one itself. The order doesn't really inherently matter. Because ultimately, how this turn is going to end, I'm just going to make Cyber Slash Harpy Lady, bounce that back, and then make, Abyss Dweller, and then just, you know, win the game. So we're going to make one. Yeah, like, once you stop Archfiend, like, if they don't really, like, have any other accelerants, like, it's kind of, like, just going to fall to the wayside in a sense. Alright, so make that. Because again, I don't know if Blue Eyes traditionally plays hand traps, and I don't like to find out, honestly. Like, I kind of got screwed up too many times with that. The only thing that would help is launch her to 2 to 3. Is it still in TCG only still at 1? That is insane. Okay, so we could do Harpy's Feather Rest. If I get lucky, we can draw into something good. Like Harpy's Oracle again, that'd be amazing. Yeah, that makes no sense. Like, why? Infernities haven't done anything. And they can even test it, too. Like, they did try testing out Snatch Steal coming back to the TCG. But, I mean, they give it, like, one format and they just dipped. ATM, thank you for the hydrate, my dude. We can only activate this once at a turn, right? Yeah, you can only activate once per turn. I mean, either way, I can't actually make up a Hysteric Sign, unfortunately. But we could still, like, you know, push for some heavy aggro. Because I can just do Elegant Egotist into Harpy Lady number 1. Gives it the power boost, so we easily have enough damage for it. Okay, it doesn't even matter. So even the Abyss Dweller play would have been super superb, but it doesn't really matter. Because, like, I didn't even think they would have, like, you know, anything like, you know, Kite Roid or whatever. Lord behold, we actually see a Karibo. But ultimately, I mean, we're doing a pretty good job of just, like, gaining, you know, gems and whatnot. Because that's, like, ultimately what I want to do. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Cool.
Faith, Dave,
What?
I'm breaking up with you. It's not you, you were Poggers. It's me, I'm Omegalo. I am sorry if this is Peppa Hands, but it has to be done. I've just been feeling Pepega and our relationship has been weird champ for months. It's time to end it, no Kappa.
I've gotten cards like that. Thank you, Deli. I appreciate the 1 bit. Can you imagine, like, you open up a text message and you get something like that? Like, oh, how do I interpret this? How do we interpret this? I just really want to reset this box so bad, but we still haven't got the DD servant. Whatever, that's fine. Whatever, that's fine. Like, just imagine, like, you wake up and that's what you see. Like, it would definitely feel pretty sad, man. Not gonna lie. Okay, back to PvP. Why not? We do get OCG Infinity imports soon, so it's highly cool. I mean, honestly, Shrek, here's the thing. Konami wants to make money. I'm pretty sure they want to make money. So if they're bringing the OCG imports of Infernities, that's a clear indication, financially, incentively, to bring back Archfiend to 2 or 3. Because imagine how many more people are going to buy the product at that point. Like, if they don't, then that's just a shame on them for business tactics, but also giving the players what they want. Because people have wanted Infinity Archfiend to 2 or 3 for years. And come on, like, I've seen plenty more problematic cards. Like, just give the people Archfiends. Just let them have it back. It ain't gonna do anything. It'll do some things at first. It'll cause, like, a shift for the rogue, you know, portion of the meta. But come on, just give it back to them. Just give it back to them. We'll do this. But dang, Deli, that message that you put in the chat, that hit me on a spiritual level, dude. Like, again, I'm getting flashbacks when I got that message. It was definitely not Poggers, for sure. Like, if anything, it was Sag. No, I mean, we have what? What do we discard? So we discarded Harpies. So, what is the exact verbiage? Target 3 Harpy Ladies. Okay, so it has to be Harpy Ladies. It can't just be Harpy cards. Otherwise, I would go for this in a heartbeat. But it's fine. We'll just do this. And then what I'll do is we'll do this. We also do have access to our Forbidden Chalice, which is pretty hoggers, if we're going to go with the Twitch lingo. And then I can special summon Oracle. This gives it a suitable target for, you know, whatever if we have to. But we can also use this card to get back our Harpy's Hunting Ground in case we want to make that kind of relevant again. Which is pretty nice. I mean, if I was going first, we could actually make a freaking Abyss Dweller combo play too, but that's actually not going to be happening. There's like no point. Okay, cool. So we're going to be able to get 2 cards back from one from our graveyard and 1 from our hand, or deck, which is nice. So Harpist is going to activate. We're going to grab Perfumer, because that's just such a good card on its own without a situation like a card in our hand being a Harpy card. And this will just be able to get back Harpy's Turning Ground. Super good. So we got a Synchro, we got a Disruption, we also got a Bouncer, and we have just added Protection. So that's actually pretty cool. Vision Hero Vylon. It's basically a Foolish Burial. We'll see where this goes. Yes, welcome, dude. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How did your first day at your new job go, dude? Hope it went well. You went +2 for that, like with no effort. Yo, that's how we play this game, Shrek. With Harpies, again, you just go with so much pluses with very little effort. Once per turn, you can banish 1 here from your monster at a polymerization. I don't really like that. I really don't like that. But I mean, we do have means of, like, you know, returning stuff from the hand. So as long as it can be targeted, we should be fine. But life is going good. Yes, I'm actually kind of doing the same as well. I'm going to be doing some, like, you know, sending out job applications and seeing about trying to get back into the workforce. But hope you're doing well, my dude. It's always good to see you. So we're going to wait for that to drop in. Oh, it's actually starting tomorrow, 4. I mean, that's actually pretty cool. It's kind of like later into the afternoon because it gives you time to, like, you know, sleep in a little bit, get prepared. So that's actually pretty cool. I'm glad to hear that it's, like, you know, early, but not, like, it's, you know, in the afternoon, but not so late. Yeah, no, we're just gonna... Well, what does this actually do? Target 1 face monster, critical controls 1, yeah, we'll get rid of that. That's a good point. They could have mass change. Hopefully they don't. But if it is what it is. Because, I mean, they have 3 cards in hand, so it very well could be. And it's not. Holy shit. I'm kind of a surprise, actually, because I didn't even think about mass change because the attribute was dark, right? That'd have been an easy switch out for Anki, right? Where is it? Yeah, it's dark. Honestly, we could have expected an Anki play for that, but it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. It couldn't happen. All right, so we're going to play Harpy's Hunting Ground. Gives me time to work out and Duel Links. Ooh, there you go, dude. Honestly, such a good combination. As a person who goes to the gym like 4 to 5 times a week and also do cardios at home 2 to 3 times a week, super good. Super good. I love it. Because, like, honestly, just think of it this way. Like, when you start off your day working out and stuff like that, it sets your day off in a really good tone, and I love that. You think you can banish me? No. I'm just gonna bounce myself out of here. Let's just yeet ourselves out of here really quick. Because honestly, having it, just bounce back, so much better. Especially because there's like no ramifications. Unfortunately, we do mess up the plus additional search from Harpy's Perfumer, but it is what it is. Yeah, we'll do this. So I'm gonna bring it back, and then we'll have enough to like, just go into another play again. I would have saved Chalice if he swung at Slash, Chalice, and damage step. Fair enough. That is a fair play as well. Yeah, because we could have just negated his effect right then and there if we had it to. You're right. That's actually a good point, Shrek. See, this is why you're a much better player than I am. Just thinking of like all the different possible opportunities. That's like what separates a good player from a great player. But I forgot, Chalice can actually work in damage step. Like, I'm so conditioned to seeing cards that say except the damage step. Like, the damage step is such an exclusive club. Obviously the one on the deck, for real. Alright, so now we go to combat and we win because they have one card in hand. Because then if he kills Oracle, then Mass Change Slash can bounce Adoration, so Mass can Shears Foul. Yep, that is true. Very, very true, my guy. Don't sell yourself short. Hopesius, thank you for the 1 bit.
Don't sell yourself short.
Thank you for the 1 bit, Hopesius. Honestly, I don't really have a means of showcasing this, but let me see if I actually can. Nah, I'll have to do it later. But honestly, like, one of my favorite playmats that I've actually ever had from dueling and Yu-Gi-Oh! In general is the World Championship Qualifiers Regional 2016. It's like the Red Ice Flare XC Metal Dragon. Super cool. I'll try to like get a picture of it in the Discord, but it's just such a cool playmat. So like, one point in time, I actually was pretty decent at dueling, but now we're just bad.
Hey, Bader.
Yo, Opsius, thank you for the hate baiter.
You've never seen techniques like
For like any of the voice acting sort of thing, like any of like the character voices, I'm gonna try to exclusively do it myself, just because it like adds a little bit more myself into it. But obviously I can't do it. I can't do a solid Yoshi. Okay. This isn't a bad hand, but it could be like it's left to be desired. Because like unfortunately, like what are we doing here? 6,262. That's actually pretty solid, Shrek. That is actually pretty solid, man. You can definitely get some utilization from those, man. Well, let's see what we're gonna do. So if I can draw like any decent Harpy, we're gonna be in a good shape. Like Perfumer would be amazing. Oh, all right. Let's see this.
the field spell Harpy's Hunting Ground.
Is your child texting about communism? BRB equals better redistribute breadlaw equals let's overthrow landlords SMH equals seize means of production. Hurry.
What?
TBH equals take back housing STFU equals support the factory union TFW.
What? Revolutions for later. What?
In this new DLC you get paid in Pokies. I already have gotten 121,220 even though I buy everything each day.
Deli, hopes you thank you for the 1 bit. I appreciate it. I'm just like still trying to process like what Deli threw in the chat. But dang, now I'd be concerned that my channel might be talking about communism. Because apparently that's not an American thing to do. Blue Gator, welcome. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How's it going, Gator? So we already did that. Okay, so I can always go with the Oracle. I'm gonna do something weird because like that just threw me off completely. So what we'll do is we summon Perfumer. Yeah, we'll do this. Talk about communism. Like Deli was like Deli like just like posted something like creepypasta or something about like communism. Like if your child's texting about it. I swear, Blue Gator. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well, man. How's it going? This will be pretty pog. So, unfortunately, like, the order is kind of weird because, unfortunately, I can't whatever. Metal does not support the Soviet Union. I'm not, no, comrade. I don't support the Soviet Union. No, I don't do that. No, I don't do that. I don't go book with my cousin either. All right, we have game. If I can draw into like an Elegant Egotist or something like that, we can easily get game. But I think we're pretty solid right now. I think we actually have it though. Going great. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, especially since we drew Elegant Egotist. Like every card I've been asking for in this duel, I get. So I'm pretty dope with that one. But that's awesome that you're doing good, Gator. I'm glad to hear it, my dude. Oh, we can only summon wind monsters because of Feather Rest. That's right. Otherwise, this deck would just be stupid. I think we're good though. I think we have potential B. Again, a lot of Blue Eyes players typically don't play like, you know, hand traps like whatchamacallit. The Kite Roid, yeah. But I mean, sometimes you just see people like Rogue with a Corrido. But that did not happen, so we are gaming. We are doing good. So hopefully with all this, like, you know, added playthrough, like, we just get some more gems. Because honestly, I just want to get to that box as soon as possible so I can reset it and then just go through the struggle again. I don't know why, but, like, we're just not pulling any of the DDD support I actually do need to have. But it is what it is. It is what it is. A lot of Blue Eyes builds to play Kite. I mean, I've kind of noticed that. And again, like, thankfully, I'm, like, again, I don't do a lot of PvP during the month or even when I'm streaming. Because honestly, Shrek, I'm not sure if you were aware, but, like, during the last week of Halloween, or, like, October, we pretty much just did exclusive, like, horror games and stuff like that. So that was pretty fun. So Duel Links is definitely taking a back burner for, like, a week or two. I mean, which is fine. I mean, Pendulums came out a while ago, so I didn't feel too bad about it. And everybody wanted to see me play Outlast, which... Geez, that was a game. That was a game for sure. I mean, they're setting 2 cards, and I have automatic destruction, so that's good. Is Doki Doki Literature Club technically a horror game? I mean, yeah, technically it is. I thought about it too, Shrek. Playing it, especially since we actually have a PS5 copy of it. But ultimately, I didn't have the time to like really do it. Because Outlast took longer than I thought, and we also started Resident Evil 4. Outlast is definitely a game, seriously. Dreader Survival, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Hope you are doing well. How's it going? Yeah, and the thing is, Dreader, it was actually my first completion of a horror game in general. So it was definitely an experience for sure. I don't want to discard Perfumer, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm going to probably play Outlast 2 a little bit later, maybe next year for Spooktober. But aside from that, like... I'm kind of done. Like, I even decided to do, like, a YouTube review onto it as well, but it was a solid game. I just wasn't a huge fan of, like, the story at the end of it.
Bruh, Billie Eilish is 18 years old now. Y'all know what that means. Yeah, she's now legally allowed to operate the 2019 Viper RT 88,000 pounds air wind-based pneumatic forklift HATS diesel lift truck.
That is, of course, she requires the proper certification. What the fuck? Deli, thank you so much for the 1 bit. And also the knowledge. Like, thank God that she can now operate that forklift. Because, again, diesel lift truck, like, again, you know, that takes a lot of power and energy to actually utilize. And that's from 2 years ago. Holy shit. I'm just kidding. Doesn't, like, Billie Eilish, like, also have, like, some kind of, like, sponsorship or something going on with, like, Amazon or something like that? I don't know. I'm waiting for this chain to resolve. Shidoyas. I kind of figured that Shidoyas. The more you know. Silence Code, welcome. It's good to see you. Hope you are doing well. And her brother is super good live too. Is it Johnny English instead of Billie Eilish or something like that? I don't know. Oh, cool. They're going to use Regeki Break, which means I can tag one of them out. So we are good. No, well, it's just Forbidden Chalice. For brother Phineas from Phineas and... So you're telling me Phineas went from, you know, going on Phineas and Ferb, trying to find Perry, to being with Billie Eilish, like, siblings? That is insane. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Billie Eilish is still definitely up there. And honestly, from the music I've heard of Billie Eilish, it's good. And also, like, I respect her. She's accomplished a lot in her, like, you know, on her own. And that's really admirable. Doing well. Got some sweet harpies. I see harpies are so much fun. I'm sorry. Like, Honestly, even before Duel Links became a thing, I played this deck to death in 2013, 2014. And it was nothing but a blast. Like, and also this new support is just so good too. Hope you're doing well, Silence. Surprise? I mean, I think Billie Eilish had such a unique sound and also just like, you know, presence that like she'll be around for quite a while, honestly. I don't really see Billie Eilish going anywhere. Unfortunately, we probably should have did the order differently and have this card face down to destroy, but you know what, that's okay. I played this game very suboptimally, so we just have a lot of fun as we do it. We'll also set down Chalice just in case I want to just go quick play, bop, up into the air. Can we get a shout out for Silence Code? AT, are you not a fan of Billie Eilish? Does that make you a bad guy? Oh, I'll see myself out of this after the stream is over. Everybody have a great rest of your night. Yo, thank you, Deli. I appreciate you. Unique. Okay, there we go. But the internet spreads through like what they like, so the surprise is still there. That is true. That is true. The internet does move like a million miles an hour. Honestly, I haven't really heard of anything of her or about her lately, so I'm kind of like left in the dark a little bit. Like again, whenever I'm like on streams and I'm not subbed to and I see a bunch of Amazon Billie Eilish stuff, I'm like, huh. I remember Bass Guy from Animal Crossing New Horizons. That was actually pretty funny. I think we got this. I think we got this, Jeremiah. I think we got this, Jeremiah. Yeah, no worries, Silence Code. No worries. But tell me, Dreader Survival, you came in here during a Duel Links. I'm assuming you like Duel Links just a little bit. What is like your main, what is your main deck that you generally play? Or did you come in with Tyrone's Raid? I'm not too sure, actually. Jeremiah, you're taking way too much time, my dog. Most creative artists in pop here recently, like she actually pushed a lot of creative boundaries for what gets played on the radio. There's no wonder my niece really likes her stuff. Anyways, back to your regularly scheduled program. I appreciate it, Billy. I appreciate it. And now, here's sports. I'm just kidding. I mean, honestly, again, music and everything like that is like one of those things where it's subjected to the interpreter, honestly. Wow, I'm actually surprised TCS didn't actually do that. That's hilarious. Well, we're going to summon Chandler. But Deli, thank you for the 1 bits. I appreciate it. You have 3 pounds organ in your skull that is amazing. That defies the law of its own creation. So you used it to watch The Bachelor and be... Wow, that is great, man. I mean, you can also do a lot of different things as well. I mean, you can watch anime. You can play Duel Links. You can do other stuff, too. They're going to go through a Regeki break. Do they have Bacon Saver in here? They do not. And they have Blue Eyes with Kite or Shark. Blue Eyes isn't a shark. It's a dragon. Yes, that one is funny. I mean, it's pretty funny, actually. I used to play Duel Links a long time ago. Then you were on my recommendation, even though I never watched Duel Links on Twitch. Yo. I mean, dude, I appreciate you for dropping in. Like, the YouTube... I'm sorry, not YouTube. I mean, YouTube is whatever, but... Like, the Twitch recommendation thing is pretty cool. Like, you can see some pretty cool content creators. The thing is, Dreader, like, I don't stream exclusively Duel Links. Maybe that's why you're, like, in my recommended section. Because, like, I do... Like, usually card games on Sundays. On Tuesdays, it's usually a story game. Right now, I'm currently doing Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Thursday, it's usually, like, where I game and hang out with a bunch of the viewers. So, like, a lot of multiplayer games. And then Friday, like, I do, like, retro games, you know? Like, right now we're playing Golden Sun for the Game Boy Advance. So maybe that's the reason? I don't know. Maybe Twitch is like, yo, let's throw Metal a bone and, you know, get people to see him and see how he misplays on Duel Links. It's so good. Sorry. Yeah, exactly. Gator gets it. Sorry for the recommendations leading you here. Like, look, I'm playing Harpies. I have a Drowning Mirror Force playmat. Like, it's nothing but a bad time. Like, it's nothing but a bad time. Unfortunately, we got to pop this, which is whatever. But just having the access to this is really solid of itself anyway. Plus, considering the fact we have Harpist too, which is, you know, pretty pog. Yeah, I played this deck enough to know actually what to do. But tell me, Dreader, what are some of the games that you like to play if you're not part of like the Duel Link community per se? I'm curious, if you don't mind me asking. Yeah, give me Harpy Lady number 1. Gonna sit with that, and then I'll just be, you know, chilling with this one. Bam. Bam. And thank you.
Okay.
And I think we're good now. I think we're good.
Summon a monster.
Yeah, we're good. Maybe I'll keep talking and nobody explodes, which is a board game and comes. Wait. Maybe I play Keep Talking, Nobody Explodes, which is somewhat somehow a board game and a card game to Twitch. That could be it. I mean, it could be. It could be. I've never heard about that. Like, interesting. I wonder if like Tabletop Simulator has it, because like I play a lot of Tabletop Simulator these days, just because it's a great way of playing like Magic the Gathering. I could say a thing about my channel. Okay, so they're using Galaxy Cyclones. This one, target one set or spell a trap and destroy it. I mean, so inherently, it's a video game. Oh, it's a video game. So, what could I mean, I could use this, discard Harpy Harpist, and search out for some kind of other card. I'm assuming I should have sat by Forbidden Chalice, too. Okay, so I'm going to do that just so I can be able to have a guaranteed decent card. Plus, I can potentially survive a turn. Not according to Twitch. Twitch don't care. Twitch don't care.
Welcome to Metallicaerox. Here you will find a lot of bruh moments, goat screaming, Joe Swanson and much more. Subscribe now to be contracted into the realm of endless sarcasm.
I wouldn't say endless sarcasm. I would say like maybe 20% sarcasm, 20% misplays, 40%... I mean, there's the goat noise, so I love the timing on that. 40% scamming, and then 20% moments of like genuine goodness. That's like the 100% of this channel. But I appreciate it. Thank you for the 1-bit, Hotius. Everything about when she was 16, 17, she made not a big deal of being modest and not selling herself in the industry. Yeah, that's a very good point, ATM. That's a very good point. Yo, Dolph's cool, bro. We got a Twitch, baby. Let's go. Illegitimate child.
Let's go.
Yo, Dolph's cool, bro. Great to see you, man. Hope you are doing well and have fully recovered from your subathon, man. Can we get a shout out for Dolph's cool, bro? One very cool bro. That's a very cool bro. Yeah, this person's popping up here at this point.
Welcome to Metallicaerox. Here you will find a lot of bruh moments.
Yep.
Plenty of
Lovely.
Joe Swanson and much
Yo, thank
more.
you, Deli. I appreciate it.
Subscribe now to be contracted into the realm of endless sarcasm.
Just doing well, buddy. Just relaxing with the girlfriend for my birthday. Dude, that sounds awesome, man. Did you do anything fun for your birthday, or are you just taking it easy? Because, like, you know, that shit only comes around once a week. Or once a month. Not once a week. Once a year. Jeez. I can't talk. But happy birthday, Das Cool, bro. Happy birthday, my dude. Yo, they're actually activating Cyber Slide. Okay, I can actually use this. Alright, so they're going to have to special summon this thing again, which is fine. They're going to be banishing this anyway because they're targeting it. Just relaxing. Okay, dude, I'm glad to hear that, man. And I had no idea. Otherwise, I'd have done something different. Oh, they're going to banish it now, too, at this point. But because they're banishing with the effect, it's going to come back, which is nice. So I don't actually permanently lose my card. So that wasn't a terrible choice. Okay, so I need to recruit RP whatever. Okay, they just scoop. That's fine. Because, like, ultimately, what I was actually going to be able to do is, like, just, you know, summon Perfumer, get it, like, you know, Elegant Egotist, use Egotist, chain with Cyber/Harpy, bounce it back, and then just swarm the field and storm it. So we are good. We got the game. GG. Photon is actually one of the decks I would not mind building, but again, I don't play this game too often to justify building too many decks, so we just chill with what I actually do play. I generally just like to play the decks I enjoy playing, whether they be good or bad. You know, it's all part of the good, like, sport of the fun. But I'm glad to hear that you had a relaxing birthday, my dude. I'm definitely glad to hear that, because again, like, you went more than, like, 24 hours on one of your streams, so I'm just glad that you're chilling and relaxing at these points. Like, I would love to do, like, you know, an extended stream, like maybe a 12 or 24-hour stream, but I kind of want to have a more comfortable environment. This laundry room has definitely overstayed its welcome at some points. Okay, so what I want to do is actually succeed once in life. Okay, so we're going to... We don't have, like, anything I can actually inherently drop and bounce for, like, additive value, so we're going to have to get rid of this, unfortunately. Yeah, it was just over 37 hours. Slight flex, brush the shoulders, just a little bit over 37 hours. Birth happy day. There you go. There you go, Gator. Gator gets it. Gator's got it. Let's go. But no, dude, I'm glad to hear that it's your birthday and you're also having a good time relaxing off on it. So we have Elegant Egotist. We can be able to use that to be able to summon another Hyper Lady 1, and then we can be able to set Forbidden Chalice. So we have effect negation, but also bouncing stuff back, which is really good. Again, this suggests actually a pretty solid play. You can't take it. I mean, you can technically take it back, but I mean, it's already been said. Yeah, Dreader, like they did a Deader, they did a subathon where their individual individual subs would help extend the stream, and like it was insane. Like I remember like just popping in there, like somebody just like literally just like made it rain so many subs to the point where inflation was at risk of just jumping up. It was insane, but it was a really cool stream. Again, anybody who does like, you know, really good streams, definitely go check out Deader. I'm sorry, Deader is probably a cool streamer too, but Das Cool Bro, really cool streamer. And we're in the same problem that we were here before. I don't like Galaxy Cyclone. But I mean, it makes sense that this card is popping up more and often now because pendulum scales are an issue, which is, you know, very much a threat. So having Dreader is Galaxy Cyclone. I don't know why I keep saying Dreader. Like getting rid of like one that's already set and then one that's face up. Just it's like an MST and a D-spell in one, which is good. Like it just does so much value.
I'm counting on you, buddy.
Okay, what are you counting on, buddy, this time? Let's see. Oh, they're playing Witchcrafters. Yeah, this will be fun. This will be fun. I mean, if I stream count is cool, but thanks for the Axel shout out. Oh, do you actually stream, Deader? I actually know you're a streamer too, because like I know there's actually like some people who are on Twitch actually just don't stream at all. Sometimes we're just viewers. But what are some of the games that you stream out of curiosity? Hope come back to streaming. ATM, you stream Hollow Knight. Show me Absolute Radiance, or the final boss in Hollow Knight. Because you need to get back to it, man. I'm not going to let you quit. I'm not letting you quit on that. You got to keep going for me, baby. You got to keep going. So we're going to special summon this. Up on regularly for you. Please, I want to see the ending of that fight. I still haven't seen it. Have you been working on it at all lately, dude? No, we don't need to change that effect. There's no point. I heard stream must follow. There you go. Thank you, Blue Gator. There you go, Blue Gator. Yes, kind of like what Hey JJ says. Everybody follow everybody. Shout out, Blue Gator. Let's go. Yeah, dude. I mostly keep to talking, Wrath, and Attack Shooter in case recently. Oh, there you go. I'm gonna have to definitely check it out. I'll definitely see about dropping a follow after the stream as well. Yo, Hoggles, let's go. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yes, everybody go follow Blue Gator 1. Everybody go follow Blue Gator 1. It's mandatory. It's mandatory. There, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome to the metal community. Glad to have you here, my friend. You are the bane of my existence. I mean, that's putting it accurately. Or do you mean Huggles? Because, I mean, you know, I could also fit the bill, too. Like, you know, me and Huggles, we got to stick together on this one. All right, gonna leave and do things. No worries, Deli. Thank you so much for the bits and the hype train and the gifted subs and everything, Deli. Take it easy and get some good rest, my dude. And do what you need to do, my dude. Things with the games and the face and the lights. And, oh, I know what you're talking about, man. I know what you're talking about. And, how are they at one life point? Do they have grit or something? Just keep smacking at Jaden. There we go. At first you don't see. Just keep smacking it with harpies. Let's go. Yeah, unfortunately you did lose, Barry. You did lose those points, Barry, unfortunately. But that's okay, Barry. We still think that you're a winner in my book. And all of our books. You're such a great person. There we go. I mean, again, ultimately, I'm just trying to be able to get some more gems so we can be able to, you know, unfortunately pick up more packs. Because, like, we're so close to completing this one box I need to that I can just reset it. Like, that's the dream here. Ooh, a bunch of event stuff. That's actually not too bad. Oh, we're actually playing PvP. Let's go. Feathers slept to their minds. It's so good. Like, my favorite thing about this deck, Silence, is that, like, it's so consistent. It's very aggro and it's very explosive. It's very consistent. It can search so many cards. It's insane. Like, it was, like, earlier in the stream, but we actually searched, like, 10 cards. Or, like, 10 or 12 cards. Like, before the end of the last turn. It's so dumb. If Metal, if Big Sister isn't aware, tell her DIY can be finally thrown into storage if it's not on the floor. What? Oh, DIY can be finally thrown into storage. I think she actually knew that because she's been going ham into the new DLC. But I'll let her know when I see her tomorrow morning. Yeah. I had to think about it for a second. I'm like, DIY. Oh yeah, Animal Crossing's like little mechanic for like learning new recipes is DIY. Deli gonna start Binding of Isaac. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he was gonna stream Binding of Isaac. The man loves his indies, but he also loves his roguelikes. But again, Binding of Isaac looks like a fun game. I've heard people like compare it to stuff like, you know, The Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, but if it was like a roguelike. And I've only played a few roguelikes in my day, so it's kind of cool seeing like this new type of like gaming genre. Kind of like the same thing with horror too. It's like honestly, like with my reception with Outlast, it's kind of got me more hyped than playing stuff like Resident Evil and stuff like that. But not Resident Evil 2. That one is just brutal. I'm really hoping they don't open up with another Galaxy Cyclone, because like again, I'm kind of tired of like my one like, you know, spell speed 2 just not resolving. Like I just want you to resolve. That's all I need you to do for me. We'll go with Perfumer, because if this thing does survive, then we get 2 searches instead of just 1. So that'll be pretty good. I mean, it's not Galaxy Cyclone just yet. I mean, arguably it might be a little bit worse because I'm not a fan of this deck. This is our normal summon. I don't know how often they have to like the special summon, so I'm just gonna make questionable choices at this point. We'll book a Moon it, but then we're gonna chain the effect to balance it, because why not? And then next turn when I summon Perfumer, one of the cards I will add will be Harpy's Hunting Ground, and they'll just start, you know, bopping all their back row. Because I believe this deck is very centric on the back row. You seem to know what you're talking about, which seems cool, more than I ever did. Not really, just deader, but I appreciate it. Like, I feel like sometimes, like, what I'm saying actually makes sense, but sometimes you're like, just like people in chat are just like, no, spam F in the chat. Aramage is my love, Cat Jam. I mean, Aramage is just so good. It gives you an additional normal summon and it's a tuner. That is too much value. It is too much value. That's fine. Right now, focus on the 2 traps. I got you, Barry. What we're going to do is we're going to search out for Harpy's Hunting Ground. And because we have another Synchro, we can search out another card. We're going to go with Harpy's Feather Rest because, again, who doesn't like searching and drawing cards? So what we're going to do is we're going to go 1. Right now, focus on bopping the 2 traps. I got you, Barry. We'll bop them. We'll bop them. Yeah, Aramage is like one of the decks I feel like just take forever, but like it's just a different degree with Yu-Gi-Oh! We're not going to bounce anything. So they paid 500 to send a face up from your hand to the field. Okay, so the graveyard. Dried Winds is going to trigger, so they gain life points, target one face up monster you control and destroy it. I don't like that. That's fine. What we can do is we could just bounce this back anyway, besides leaving it to the graveyard. So it should be fine. Okay, so what we're then going to do... Unfortunately, this kind of sucks because now we don't have as much like value to search out, but it's fine. So we're going to use Elegant Egotist. We're going to go with one of the decks so we don't reveal like what we have in our hand. And then we're going to get rid of... We'll go with Blessed Winds first. Bop Blessed Winds first. Dried Winds is bait. Oh, gotcha. Does this have a destruction effect as well? Once per turn, if you control your mage, you can blah, 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 and face up, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So we are good. So, like, I have, like, no, like, concerns of just, like, bopping everything. So, everybody get that Banhammer out, because we're going to bop this entire field. I think that'd be kind of nice. That would be kind of nice. Everybody just get ready for the Banhammers at this point. So, we're not done. No, we're not done. We're not done, Kaya. We're not done for a mile. Actually, no. So, get rid of 1. Yeah, that's better. Because we still want to keep Harpus in the grave, I think, because I think we discarded this turn. If not, it's fine. That's so good. We are not done yet. They have 1 card in hand. If I remember, no, it's not Aramage because they used one of the cards to put it back to the grave. So I doubt they have anything of whatever, but you know what? I'm not going to take any chances. And then we bop that. Oh, we win for sure. We winning for days. Oh yeah, I can't summon Abyss Dweller, but that's fine. It's whatever. We should have enough for game. That's right. GG. I attribute that win to Hugglesberry. They knew what to do. Like, even though we destroyed their love, like, you know, they were totally okay with it. They're like, you know what, this is for metal. This is for the metal community. Let's go. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on gems. But everybody shout out, let's go, Huggles. Thank you for the win, Huggles. Thank you for carrying me. I appreciate you. I feel like Huggles is fantastic at just carrying me for Duel Links. Like against Arrow Mages. It's like, Metal, are you ready to read? No, I'm not. No chew. No you. Wait, do I actually still have access to these emotes?
You underestimate me.
I do. All right. All right. Okay. Cool. Cool. I actually still have these emotes.
Definitely in the mood for a duel.
More card games. Let's go. I need to draw one harpy. Like, just give me one harpy, and you know, we chillin'. We chillin'. No, I'm just kidding. It's rare for me just to flat out just want to like just scoop. But I mean, Dark Magician and Air Mages are kind of like one of the decks. Almost like, you know what? Bam. No, we're good. So if they like set like 1 or 2, it's gonna be pretty rough because obviously we can pretty much anticipate they're gonna be dropping what is a Magician's Navigation. Oh God, why?
Here I go.
Yeah, this hand ain't good, but it's gonna get so much better. Like, you see, it's a good card that we drew in. Actually, no, this is terrible. We don't have a single Harpy card in our hand. So this is what an economic recession looks like. This is awful. Okay, so Harpy's on the ground. So we'll get rid of Circle. Circle just has too much value staying on the board much longer than it has to. Yep, there's Magician's Navigation. But yeah, this is what a financial like eclipse or a collapse looks like, and it's not fun. I mean, I love the fact that he has this art too. Like, this is so nostalgic for, you know, Metallic back in like what, 1999. But here's what we do. Here's what we do. Scooby-Doo. So I can crash, but it doesn't even do anything. So what is it? Is this something like any graveyard effect? You contribute 1 spellcaster master, add this card to your hand. Okay. So ultimately keeping it on... Yeah, no, keeping it in the graveyard would be a terrible idea because they could just recycle it, summon again, and get more searches. Because, like, when you have a card that allows you to search on that specifically lists another card, that's just so broken. So yeah, this thing can just go burn. This thing can burn. Burn. Oh wait, no, this is cool. This can burn. Is that right? Is that right? I mean, they can ultimately negate the Magician's Navigation. Okay, so I'm gonna be taking 11, 20, so that's 33. We lost. Yeah, we lost, fam. We lost. It's so good. We lost. Wolven Raid, Reguide the Raid to Delhi. Absolutely. So I take it Delhi is streaming. The Binding of Isaac. Yeah, we could totally raid Delhi. In response, I scoop. He got nothing. He didn't get the satisfaction. That's okay. GG. It's not good. It's not good. Like, you know, like it's pretty good. Like, it's pretty good. I'll admit. Like, it's really consistent. It's pretty good. Like, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yo, thank you for that, Huggles. Actually, while we're waiting for me to get destroyed, we'll go drop a follow. We'll definitely go drop a follow.
This out. You think you can defeat me? Don't flatter yourself.
Whatever your reason for dueling me.
Yo, that was Huggles. Huggles. Anything Huggles does with commands, they mean it. Huggles always demands that, or does that on purpose. So we chillin'. We chillin'.
I activate a spell.
Oh, that's a panda. That's amazing.
I summon a monster.
We don't need ads. No more ads.
Activate my monster's effect.
So glad Kaibo actually went first.
I activate my
Oh, wow. They're milling for days. Let's check out this grave, because, like, a lot of things happened. I was looking at a different screen. I was being negligent. Okay, let's see what they're actually... Let's see what they're playing with the Spice of Life here. So there's a lot of Light Sworns. Yeah, this is... Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Interesting build, though. Interesting build. Like... I mean, like, I can kind of, like, see, like, somewhat synergy between, like, the Light Sworns, just, like, milling and everything, but it is what it is. Do we have Roach in the main deck? I actually don't think I have Steel Swarm Roach, unfortunately. Because that'd just be such a good card, because we could just use that to be able to negate JD and stuff like that, but unfortunately we don't. Yeah, I don't think I actually do have Steel Storm Roach, so we're kind of screwed, Barry, aren't we? Okay, so what I could do. I mean, we do have Book of Moon, so Book of Moon is actually kind of nice, actually. So we'll special summon this thingy. There's another one that they made. Ooh, it's a nice emote. I like it. We can stall. That's what I'm good at doing, Barry. Like, leading people to waste their time is something that I feel like I have adapted an ability for it. We can make the big girl don't attack. Wait, you don't even want... Oh, wait. Actually, you're right. They only have... They have one, technically, so... Potentially having Raiden in the graveyard could... It could lead to an issue. It could. We clog their field. That's actually not a bad idea either, honestly. That's actually kind of funny. I mean, you do have Harpy Stunning Ground in the graveyard, yeah? Yeah, we do. We'll activate the effect because I just don't want a special summon to be able to get the Surge back. So, I mean, clogging their field actually kind of sounds like a fun way to just kind of to mess with them. So, I think we'll take it. Oh, I can search back Elegant Egotist too? Sign me and the rest of America up. Let's go. I'm down with that.
My turn. I draw.
I bet you do, Kaiba. I bet you do.
From my hand, I activate a spell.
Oh, no! Not this one. Okay. I mean, we could have flipped something, but that's fine.
My monster's effect.
It's getting to that point where I'll just start making misplays. So another Blue Eyes White Dragon. Okay, so they can use this effect Bop and then possibly go for something like...
Now's my chance. I reveal my face.
So we're going to negate Raiden.
Activate a
We're going to chain her effect.
my monsters
We're going to Bop this back, because obviously if I don't, then they could possibly go into like a rank 8 play or something like that. Or just go into Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. I actually just realized I have 10 cards in their extra deck, so maybe they're actually just playing Ultimate Dragons with like a Blue Eyes spin with also just like a Lightsworn engine. Which I guess it makes sense and it kind of doesn't to me. Because it seems like they have like too much going on in one deck and it seems like it might just clash a little bit. But I might actually take a look at this deck in a second too. Oh, it's... That's a bird. Okay.
Here it comes.
Yeah, we might be dead, Barry, you're right. Yo, especially the fact they have Lumina. So, okay, so... This card gains 3,000... Yeah, we did.
Special summon.
That's a bird. Like, you guys remember Harvey Birdman Attorney at Law? This is not him. This is actually, like, somebody totally different. But you remember, that was a pretty interesting show.
Synchro summon.
Oh, let's just add a Michael, too, so they can just banish this and then, you know, just start doing attacks. Like, at this point, they're just going to the flex phase.
Let's battle.
Like, that's a bird. That's a dragon.
I activate I end my turn.
Oh, wait, we are still dead. We're still alive. We're still alive.
I draw.
Like the one thing, that wouldn't do jack. Okay. Wait. No, I got it, Barry. I got it. Ready? We're gonna set 3. If I can grab the cards, we're gonna set 3. You see that one? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's actually a trap hole. That's actually a... This is actually... Don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. They'll never see it coming. They'll never see it coming.
I draw.
They'll never see it
I
coming.
activate
They have no
monster's
idea.
effect.
Please... Oh, like, I was really hoping they were gonna banish the field spell, like, face down. Like, they should clearly see that I'm memeing right now.
I activate my
That set is drowning. No, it's just a small nose, baby. It's just a small nose. It ain't gonna do anything. It's not doing anything.
You'll see how much it's over.
That's okay. That's okay. GG. I'm actually kind of serious. I want to check out their deck list. I actually want to check out their deck list. Jeez, like experience in this level is just so slow. Like it just takes forever to get there. All right, so they got, oh, this is pretty good spice. They got this. They got Sego Cyber. During damage calculation, if your opponent gets monster controlled while this is in your graveyard, you can pay 1,000 special summon if you do take no damage from that battle. Interesting. So it must be there for like the dark and also just protection and also it's a level 6. This is level 12 though, so it doesn't really matter too much. 3 of these, that makes sense. 2 of these make sense. Okay, so there's a lot of chaos variant here too. Raiden, solid. 2 of these is still pretty good. Like it's enough for consistency, but it's also just good to be able to search this down. They're probably playing, yeah, Melody of Awakening and also Charge of the Light Brigade. So yeah, that all kind of, you know, it kind of makes sense. Solar Recharge makes sense as well because, like, again, they're discarding the graveyard, getting stuff ready and loaded, and they can just use stuff like Lumina, whatever, to bring it back. And of course, like, you know, Chaos Dragon Levenier is, you know, fantastic in itself as well. Okay, so interesting. Totally not going to net deck it later. Yo, Tyler, thank you for the lurk, man. I appreciate you. Enjoy the modding, dude. For the other channels, hope you're doing well, man. Hopefully your arm is feeling better because I know you hurt it, unfortunately. All right, so what are we doing here? What game are we playing right now? Are we playing Duel Links? Are we just chilling? What are we doing here, everybody? Oh, it's Joey Wheeler.
I'll take on everyone, from the tough to the super tough.
What about the super tough?
Feeling nervous?
Wheeler, all right. So pretty pog. Okay. Pretty pog, actually, pretty nice. So. Oh, there we go. Definitely playing Shadowverse. Shadowverse! I actually need to get back to Shadowverse. Like, the Switch game is actually pretty solid. I need to get back to it. What did I set? Okay, Hololive here. That makes sense. So we'll discard this thing, and we'll search out Harpy's Harpist. Special summon that. And that way I do actually have, like, a discard outlet and just go from there. Gotta get rid of Harpy Ground. Like, imagine how busted that field spell would be if it wasn't mandatory, you know? Now I'm gonna get back into binging the anime. Wait, are you talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh anime or the Shadowverse anime? Because yeah, by the way, Dead or Survival, if you want, you can go to YouTube, type in Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Konami actually uploaded, like, I believe the first whole, like, almost all the Yu-Gi-Oh series in English. So if you really want to binge it, go for it. It's there in a readily accessible format. Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Am I at liberty to say, do I have to say it's good or can I just say it's there? It's there. Like, it's very cheesy, but I just love, like, how, like, it's all about friendship and stuff like that, which, you know, anime usually is, but it's pretty interesting. That for their website. Yeah, like, I feel like they're like, we can't compete with all these subscription companies and stuff like that, so let's just throw in Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's do it. You guys should have played Shadowverse Game 2 on Switch. It's very good. It's very good. It's like, honestly, ATM, it's the best card game, console game I've ever played. Probably hands down. Voice acting is good. Music is, you know, alright. It screams convenience on so many factors with, like, repeats and stuff like that. Joey playing Blue Eyes. It seems blasphemy, but okay, let's do this. I still don't know what they're playing. So I'm trying to think like what they could normal summon. So they've revealed they have a Blue Eyes. So that's 1 card. So they have 4 left. Okay, so... Do we bounce it back? No. We'll actually hold it off. So you wrote, it's so good. It's so good. Wait, what are they doing? They're actually going to use the effect? So now that they've actually done their normal summon, I now know that this is actually a thing. So, yeah, now we bounce. So I'm actually kind of glad we actually waited for a little bit. We have 2 Perfumer Soldiers disappear from here. That's actually pretty good. I actually like that. So chain that. So we're going to bounce back to the Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon. Who's your favorite couple characters in Shadowverse? I mean, Hero so far is actually pretty cool. I'm trying to remember the names because it's been a while since I played it, but Miyomi I think is also pretty cool too. The one who plays Forestcraft. Who's the other characters? The club. The pseudo club member is actually kind of cool too, because like there's a lot of conflict with her character, being how like, you know, her family kind of like runs the Shadowverse thing. Like that to me is pretty interesting. Kai and Kazuki, those are all good characters too. Miori is like, you know, the one I was talking about. Kai is pretty cool too, and Kazuki is pretty cool too. Like the fact they also are pretty well established characters in their own right with a lot of interest is really nice. Club Penguin slap, man. I used to love playing Club Penguin. Isn't there like an unofficial, like, you know, revamped version called like Club Penguin Island or something, or Club Penguin Rewritten? So unfortunately, Made with the Eyes of Blue is not really much of an issue actually. So it negates the attack, sure, that's fine, but makes Spoder bounce the girl, then bounce the blue eyes. That's a great idea. Okay, so I haven't done this yet, so we can actually make that plan a reality, Barry. We can actually make that plan a reality. No, we're not gonna chain that yet. Not yet. Barry had an idea. I kinda like that idea. We're gonna do that. So make Spooter. Unfortunately, ATM shield your eyes. Kagra. Yeah, it's Kagra. I forgot. Again, it's been forever since I played the game. So now we got to start doing stuff fast. So we're gonna do the effect. Chain this. Select that. That's gonna chain. They're gonna use, you know, they're gonna use Made with the Eyes of Blue. Nice, which is cool. And the cool thing is, like, this doesn't, like, you know, negate it. It just, you know, allows it to go through, but it just whatever. So we're gonna bounce that, but then we're also gonna bounce the. We're gonna banish the blue eyes, and we can just go for game. So which is actually really nice. Yes. I also could have activated this too as well, but I don't think we have enough time for it as well. GG. Barry, that one was all you. That was all you, Barry, and I appreciate you. Nice. Nice. I think we have time for like one more duel. And then we'll do the raid to Deliatrice. We'll do one more duel. Okay. I wonder though, ATM, if they're gonna do a second Shadowverse game. The reason why I say that is because they actually do have a second Shadowverse anime, you know, premiering soon. So to me, that makes me think that they might actually do something. Because, like, you know, the first one was based off the first anime, I believe, so it would kind of make sense they go with the second one, you know? Who knows? I could also dream. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Zuzu Boyle. She's the one who... Does she play Melodious, or does she do, like, the... Yeah, she plays Melodious, I believe.
You've never seen...
Melodious waifu. But I mean, honestly, Melodious is the deck I would love to play. Again, it's just a very fun deck, and again, I like music. It just kind of goes hand in hand. Unfortunately, this hand is kind of garbage, though. 25 card stall version. I mean, against what I'm rolling with here is just bad. We'll set this and just pass. You're saying don't overthink it, just go for it, but you're playing a stall deck, what it seems like. How does that actually work? You can special summon the cards, except for Melodious, got it. Okay, but you can special summon one level 4 or below, which is fine. So I'm assuming they're going to go for, like, the one that when it's special summon, it gets, like, an effect. Oh, yeah, it was Sonata. When this card special summon on the field, all fairy type monsters you control gain 500 attack and defense. Okay, this doesn't seem inherently too bad. Sopranos. This is one that can do fusion, right? Yeah. So once per turn, you can fusion summon monsters. Okay, so they're probably going to go for, like, what is it, Shibata or something like that, maybe? Interesting. So wait, what's her ability? Send one you control with the original name, and then you can play one Melodious Maestra from monster from your... Oh, interesting. Okay. So you can then target one level fairy type monster you graveyard, add it to your hand. So they're going to recycle that, which is actually pretty interesting. Okay. Eggs Mango.
My life has been as worthwhile as has been the moment I can say I've been knowing and being a fan of MetallicAerox for this amount of many months.
I love how it just spelled it out. But yo, Axe Mango, welcome to the stream, man. It's great to see you. Hope you're doing well, man. How is it going? Yes, shout outs to Axe Mango. If you guys want a great Duel Links streamer, go check him out. Like one of the best Duel Links streamers on Twitch, period. You see that icon? He's verified. He's partner, baby. He did it so fast and still genuine. He'll like have like 150 people in chat, but he'll never miss a beat. And he'll have like the bop and jam. So good. I know, like, right? They spelled it out. It's so good. Like, and honestly, TTS did not miss a beat on that. It was so good. It's so good. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're getting some good rest. Bloom, Diva, the Melodious Acquire. Cannot be sure by card effects. Also taking yeah, I mean, I am gonna karma cut that because that just seems like an annoying card to deal with right now, actually. I actually kind of want to hold on to that, so we'll do that. Only because I have people like you supporting me. I'm so grateful that day. Right? It was so good. Like, you know, here's me playing Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom. And then, like, yo, we got a Duel Links streamer, let's go. They're like, what is this jank? It's Forbidden Memory, it's Falsebound Kingdom. So good, right? But no, AJ is definitely a homie for that. Like, I'm still very grateful for how he kind of, like, you know, helped me get more familiar with, like, the Duel Links community. The thing is, dude, I still gotta go back to Falsebound Kingdom. I still need to beat the other campaign. I just took so much of a break from it because I'm like, yo, this is madness. This is madness. Wait, why didn't they actually activate the flood? Okay then. I'm kind of curious to see what their hand actually had though. That was interesting. Like, I'm kind of surprised they just scooped. Maybe they misclicked and they meant to floodgate us. That's all I can really think of. Like, that's got to be it, right? That's got to be it. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. But I'll take it. I'll take that pity win any day of the week. GG. I actually probably will check out this deck too as well to like get an idea. We take those. It's such a good proverb. I love it. Okay, this actually seems pretty. That seems pretty interesting. So let's see. 2 scored. Yeah. So they're playing 1 and 1 of. Okay, so interesting. Because honestly, like, after DDDs, this might be a deck I actually do look into building. Because, like, I actually do like the deck a lot. How's everything been in general? It's been pretty interesting, man. I'm not sure if I told you, but I actually quit my job last month now at this point. Like, a little bit more than a month ago. Just because I, you know, couldn't deal with it anymore. So that's pretty interesting. Gonna be applying for some other jobs soon, which will be pretty interesting. I have an idea of, like, where to go next. Not the card I wanted, but that's okay. I'll have this someday. But I mean, it's been good overall, like mental health wise. It gives me a lot more time to like focus on like, you know, content and stuff like that, and just being more happy. Oh, it's all good, Mango. I don't think like I was able to like jump in your shoes when that happened. Sounds like there's some rough. I'm sorry to hear about that. That's yours on anti-work. Yeah, it's been crazy, honestly, and just in general working at certain places, just because, like, you know, there's barely a lot of people, like, you know, the whole labor shortage thing, so it just puts so much more added stress and issues, unlike those who are still, like, you know, working. And unfortunately, like, my place that I was working at, like, they just made so many dumb decisions that I just couldn't agree with or just tolerate, so I'm like, you know what? Bye-bye. And honestly, it was a good decision. I'm kind of glad I did it anyway, like... Just had to do it. But the new place that I'm looking into, if I can get into, I'll be very happy. I've heard the workplace culture is phenomenal. Like, everybody who's left my place go work from there, I'm like, yo, just give me that. Yeah, it should be a time where the people have leverage, but unfortunately it falls on the people and he gets it. Let's get it. He gets it. Like, they're like, hey, we're going to get you an entry play. And so I'm like, no. You need me more than I need you. Here's what I need. I need a raise from the base pay. They're like, okay. I need benefits. I need dental. I need 401k match. 10%. They're like, no. 6%. Okay. And also, I want Casual Friday to be constantly a thing. Let's get it. Exactly. I got you, Mango. And also, I need you to follow my Twitch page. What? No, nothing. Don't worry about that. Did you just say Twitch? Yeah, don't worry about it. More buds down, let's go. It's like at this point, it's like, sir, this is an interview and you're doing a shameless plug. It's not that shameless. It's actually pretty ballsy. Like, yeah, you're right. And then we got an extra follow that day. It's so good. Let's go. But no, at this point now, we are going to be doing the raid to Deli because Deli did, Wolfenbox did do the redeem. So we're going to go check out with Deliatrix. He's playing the Binding of Isaac Repentance, which looks really interesting. For those who like roguelikes and indie games, this looks like a banger. Casual Friday, absolutely sold. Let's go. You have a Twitch, take medicine for it. I'll be like, yeah, that's where the benefits come from. I can't afford to pay $200 just to say that I'm healthy. I gotta make it official, please. Please deduct from my paycheck so I can say that I'm healthy with insurance. Let's go. Love you too, ATM. But yo, let's get the raid. I'm kind of going on a tangent. This is actually kind of fun though. But I will keep people like post in my Discord. That's why I've been doing like, you know, a little bit more stream time here and there. But let's go. Again, before we do go, X-Mango, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 16 months now. Deader Survival, thank you for the follow. Hopesius and Deli, thank you for the follows and the subs. Bits. Casey, thank you for the bits as well. I know you're not there anymore because you're working, but thank you for that as well. And also everybody else, thank you all so much for the, you know, love and support. I appreciate you all. We're going to be raiding Deli because I'm tired. I'm going to be hanging out on his stream a little bit as well, but for the most part, I'm going to be checking out soon. Take care, bro, and have a good night. You as well, Axe. Dude, I appreciate you, man. You have a great rest of your night. I'm going to keep popping into your streams because, again, dude, you're popping off, and I'm super happy for you, man. Let's go see Deli.